Well, howdy, Jesse here, and today we're going to be making some gifts for truckers at my work. And I had to search around, and I found me a block of oak, and here it is. It's a beast. And you can see behind me over there, I got it set on the bandsaw. I'm going to cut it up into 2-inch blanks. I think the piece is it's 20.5 inches long, and it's about 8 by 7. So I'm going to get several blanks out of it, and we're going to make gifts for truckers, and they're going to be tire thumpers. So maybe the guys at work get the hint that they need to be checking these tires, because a lot of times when I grab a trailer, it's got a flat tire. So I'm going to get this cut up, and we'll get it on the lathe, and we'll start turning. We'll see if it turns out. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. We'll see. Alright, as you can see, I got this sucker mounted up in between centers. Getting it cut down to this stage here was a little bit more of a task than I thought it was going to be. It's a little wetter inside than I really care for, but I don't think it's wet enough that it's going to split. So I'm going to put me a tenon on one end, and we'll get this thing chucked up. And I'm going to make several of these. I ain't gonna make y'all watch all that. I done made a couple, and I know how hard this wood is. So, and it's oak, and I believe it is white oak. So it should take some abuse, and that's what it needs to do. Okay, you can see the shape I'm going for. I'm making them all the same. Actually, this is a different one than what I started filming because I forgot to turn the camera back on when I started putting the lines in it. Everybody knows how to put lines in them, but you know, smoke looks cool on camera. So, this shape is nice. I like the size of this pummel on this one. They're all a little different, and that's kind of by design because anybody that does wood turning knows to make the same thing over and over again repetitiously is very hard and time consuming to do. These are just Christmas gift for my fellow truckers at the company, so hopefully they'll get the hint to check their tires. So I'm gonna finish this sanding off camera. I'm gonna take it up to probably 240 grit because I don't think, you know, this is a tool. I don't think it needs anything more than 240. And the last one I did, I used wipe on poly, and it's pretty chilly out, so the poly didn't lay down very good, and I had to really take the steel wool to it to get it smooth and then dust it with some spray on poly. But I'm using polyurethane or spar varnish on them. I've used both. I've made several already. I've got 2 more to make after this one because I think that it's going to be it's going to stand up to the beating that these things are going to take. They're oak. So I was playing with one earlier, hitting on some dark walnut, and I just beat the crap out of that walnut and did not put a dent in this oak. So I think they're going to stand up for what I'm wanting to, you know, for what they're made for. So with that being said, I'm going to sand this up. I'll bring you back for finish. Have a good one. Okay, for this one I'm going to use spar varnish. It's pretty durable. It's indoor, outdoor. It's a spray on. Probably about 4 coats of this and it should be pretty well sealed up. The other one I did with spar varnish, I really like it. Turned out real good. It kind of darkens it, which I really like. Brings out a little more color to it. So, oh, that looks good. First coat, I'll put it on there good and thick. This is oak and it will soak it up. Oh yeah. See, I sanded that up to 240 grit. I don't see any scratches in it. As soon as I put 2 or 3 coats of this on here and sand it with 500 grit between coats, it should be nice and smooth. So, and then I'll part it off and I'll bring you back when I'm done. Okay, we are back and we are about done. I've got a bunch of them made. I've got a couple more to make. They're roughly going to be 18 inches long. The finish that I'm putting on them is spar urethane on this one. This one has wipe-on poly. And these things are good. I mean, they're going to be good for beating on your tires. That oak, it's hard to turn. It's splintery. Some of them's got some bug holes and stuff in them. But I try to make them, you know, I like the handles. They're the contour of the handle really fits in your hand good. I like this one. It's got a little heft to it, this one. This one here is the longest one of them. It's right at 20 inches. It's wipe-on poly. But the rest of them I think I'm going to do in this spar urethane. In this cooler weather, it seems to dry a little bit faster. But they're real smooth. That wood is hard to turn. That oak, it's just hard. But I think the guys at work are going to like them. I hope they don't split, because y'all know oak splits. It was pretty dry. The pieces that I used were pretty old, but they'd been sitting outside and they'd been soaking up water, and then you know, the water can't go in, go out, go in, go out, and that's why I have some splits and stuff that I've had to fix. I've had a couple that just failed on me on the lathe, but I think they're going to like them quite a bit. This one here, this was the first one I made, and it turned out to be the best. I like the handle. I like the pieces that I put on there. Everything. I mean, it's just I don't know. I like it. I think I made the handle a little bigger around on this one. I don't know. But they're all different. But they all have that contoured shape to them. So, but anyway, with that being said, don't forget, if you want to make a present for your truckers, make them a tire thumper. They appreciate it, and they'll use it too. It's a tool. So remember to like, subscribe, share, do all that good social media stuff, and we'll see you next time. Bye. Gotta be careful not to hit myself in the head with the damn thing, huh?